What got me to Core 10 was that I honestly had just had my sixth baby, and I was really just looking for something to hold me accountable and to be consistent. And it was really hard to be motivated to get up and work out every day, even though I knew that I wanted to do that and I loved doing that. Frankly, just having six other people that relied on me every day, it was hard to make myself a priority. When I came to Core 10, I found that it was really easy to stay accountable because the people cared when you were there and when you weren't there. And the community was so small that everyone wanted to get to know me. And so I felt like I was noticed, and it was simple to put myself first. I've been coming since August, so I don't know, I guess 2.5 or 3 months, I suppose. But yeah.
All right.
I would say all of those things. I think that it's really hard as you transition through your life to find things that are going to keep you motivated and find things that are going to keep you excited and energized to continue to do. And I find that my mindset, like waking up, I don't have to overthink what I want to do. I just have to drive and get here. As far as my body image, I feel like that has significantly improved because I feel stronger. But I also have noticed the things that I've wanted to change, especially postpartum, having so many kids, I've seen improvements specifically in my body in those areas that are really exciting, like healing happening postpartum. And then as far as just confidence, I think that every time when you start your morning with a workout, my whole day is different. I do feel confident having had those endorphins and so from exercise. And so I would say all of those things have changed. Yeah, well, I had a goal to get to 30 workouts, I think by the end of September, or it was by October 10th, I think I wanted to have 30 workouts completed, and I hit that. And then now I'm in the Fierce 40 challenge, and so the goal was to finish 40 workouts by December 31st. I just hit 30, and today is November 21st, so I feel like I'm doing pretty well with that. So I actually set a new goal to hit 100 workouts before December 31st in total. And as long as I come every day, I will be able to do that. So the community, the fact that people, like for example, I was out of town and I got a text message from the Core 10 line saying, Frances, we miss you, and here's what you need to wear today for our Halloween week. It's the fact that it is a small group and that you know almost everyone that you work out with by name, and they know you and they ask when you're not there if they're used to seeing you every time, or they'll say, oh, I missed you yesterday. And then the instructors specifically get to know you, they get to know who you are, and I just find that accountability to be what I need. And the fact that you have to register and sign up, and then you're held accountable to that sign up, for me is a really big part of what keeps me coming to. I think my body stays healthy. So in a lot of other workouts, especially, I know I refer a lot to having had kids, but I have had 6 children, and because of that, although I've always been an athlete and I've always exercised, what I haven't, and I'm also a trained yoga teacher, which I absolutely love yoga. It's wonderful, and it's complementary to Pilates, but specifically this style of Pilates, it does all of the things that I need all at once. So I'm engaged in aerobic activity because I'm always sweating in class, but I'm also engaged in strengthening because I'm lifting weights all the time in class. But then in my past, when I've lifted, I've always came back with some type of injury. Because I've been a long-term, lifelong athlete, there are small muscles that aren't getting strengthened at the same time. And because I've been pregnant, unpregnant so many times, I haven't had that deep core healing, the pelvic floor healing, and really the diastasis healing as well. And what I have noticed is in these workouts specifically, how much my hips, deep core, back, glutes, like that center focus of my body is being strengthened like it has never been before. So I feel like this is legitimately repairing all of the effects from my pregnancies. Do it now and stop thinking about it, because one of the things I told my best friend is I said, you either pay later or you pay now, and when you pay later, you pay in healthcare. if you pay now, you pay to do something fun, energetic, that keeps you healthier, keeps you mobile. Do it for everyone that's around you. I think a lot about what happens as you age. One of the biggest things that issues shortening life is falls. Falls are a result of lack of mobility, and what this does, the foot mobility also, and what this does, just the range of mobility in all of your joint structures that this class does for you is just unbelievable. It's kind of the quality of life that it improves. Like I said, my mindset, my emotional state, my confidence, all of those things improving. I guess why would you want to wait to have that benefit, those benefits? I think it's easy to say it's hard or it's expensive or it's that, but in the end, it's just a small compromise for the amount of benefits that you gain if you come and if you're consistent. My current goal, just in a general sense, it's kind of silly, but I wanted to increase my bone mass and my muscle, my body fat composition. And so I have been working with the Core 10 Clean Eating Challenge alongside being consistent with my classes to really see that body composition change. And I have noticed significant changes in the past only 3 weeks. And so I'm really excited to see what that does long term. But I think more than anything, it's how you feel in your body. So my goals were to, for example, I used to feel nauseated in a lot of mornings, and just looking at the Core 10 Clean Eating program, that allowed me to really identify what was causing that and make me feel better. Altogether, I have more energy throughout the day, significant way. It really just has me feeling like my best self. And I would say that a lot of folks, at least speaking for myself, to be able to feel like my best, really there's nothing else that I would really hope for.